took a chance on Mississippi State, and I guess John Cohen of Mississippi State took a chance on you. Now you stand here as an SEC champion. What does that feel like?
I don't even know what to say. Very surreal, like you said. Jared Benko and John Cohen took a chance on me, and we knew this was a special place. And Nick Zimmerman, who started at the same time as me, we both felt we could do something really special here. We had the resources, we had the support. Now we just had to find the players and build the culture. And there's been a lot of players that have helped, that have moved on now. But so proud of these players and this staff for what is just a unique experience. Not very many people can say that they're SEC champions and regular season champions at that, right? I always say that the best team is going to be at the top of the league at the end of the season. The league table doesn't lie, so we're going to really enjoy this one because it means a lot. A&M's such a tough place to go, and South Carolina's such a tough place to go that, those 2 away games at the back end of the season were tricky. So to go to College Station today and get the points that we needed to guarantee the championship means the world to all of us.
How are you going to pull them out of the clouds and get ready to get on a plane Tuesday to go play a very good South Carolina side?
Yeah, we'll actually go day off. We'll go Wednesday, so that gives us a bit of time. It's going to be difficult because this has been a long time coming, and these girls have put a lot of really hard work in, as of the staff. But just like always, right? You've got to turn the page. And South Carolina, a really good team. We have aspirations to be as high a seed as possible in the NCAA tournament. So, all of these games matter. We've got to get fresh. We look tired tonight, mentally and physically, and so we'll use the next 2 days to really try and figure out how we get as fresh as we can for a crazy game on Wednesday. It's such a quick turnaround. 3 games in 10 days at this level against this competition. It just says everything about the character and the grit of this team. But they will enjoy tonight, as will we, and then we get back to work again tomorrow. We've given them the day off tomorrow, but we'll train Tuesday and take a look and see how much legs we've got going into the tough Wednesday game.
A&M came at you guys really early in this one. How important do you think those first few minutes were, not just to keep them out of the goal, but to kind of understand the situation that the defensive midfield were in and how they had to adapt?
Yeah, it was A&M came out flying, and we were slow out of the blocks. We didn't play a good first half at all, and it was a really defining moment in the locker room where we were talking to them, and kind of 45 minutes left, right? 0-0. We had the best chance of the half, even though A&M were the better team. We kind of said to the girls, we've worked too hard, to not come together and give it this one final push for the 45 minutes. And we as a staff kind of looked at the players in the eyes, and we could tell that we were going to get a response out of them in that second half, and I thought they were brilliant. We went deeper than we have in a long time in a big game. And I thought everybody did an unbelievable job. Just look, Elma Castlin gets her first goal of the season. Kara Harris gets her first assist of the season. Well, first assist in SEC play, sorry. And that's just kind of talked about depth. I know we talked about it earlier on in the week with you guys about depth was going to be really important going into this back stretch, and thankfully it came to fruition tonight. Much better second half, but once again we looked tight in that first half, so we've got to address that.
Coach, you talked about a few years ago, coming here to Starkville, wanting to build something special, wanting to build that culture of soccer here in Starkville, Mississippi, and for you guys to be flying in and to see all those fans and just waiting for you guys and all the support that they've shown so far over the last few years, just what does that mean for you and your team?
I wish all of these people could see the look on the girls' faces when we landed, because none of us expected that. The fans have been unbelievable. It's a Sunday night at 10:30 p.m. The fact that anybody's here is so rewarding. The fact that you guys are here interviewing me right now, for example, but I mean, it was incredible, and the girls deserve it, but the fans deserve it too. They've been with us all season long. They've helped us get through some really tough times in games. Without them, I don't think we had the same results that we've had. So this is for everybody at Mississippi State, and yeah, they're special for sure. They're a lump in my throat, to be honest with you.
I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Yeah.
Is Maddie Anderson the SEC Player of the Year?
Oh, gosh. She's definitely the SEC Goalkeeper of the Year in my eyes. I think Maddie would say, because she's so humble, that we've got a lot of players that could be worthy of that. Maddie Anderson, Riley Combs, Lexis Gutierrez, Alana, Macy Hodge, Ali Perry, scored another huge goal tonight. So She came up big tonight. Maddie Anderson, we needed her to be as strong as she was. And you know, she does win Player of the Year, she would 100% deserve it. So I hope a lot of these players get the recognition whenever the awards come out. I actually don't even know. But yeah, she was great tonight. It's been great all season, great tonight, and just such a stalwart for us behind, you know, a really good team. But she pulled out three really big saves tonight. So that Maddie Anderson do what Maddie Anderson does.
You got for sure one more home game.
Yeah.
Barring something completely unforeseen. How important is it to get 3,000-4,000 people there on that pitch to help this team advance in the NCAA tournament when that time comes?
Yeah. Hugely important, and I think it's realistic as well. You know, we'll obviously find out who we play and what time and what day, but you know, the fans, we've had over 2,000 for the last 3 games, 2,500, then 2,800, 2,900 most recently. So if we pick the right day and it's good weather, you know, I feel really good about a massive crowd, and you guys have all been there. You know, there's not a better crowd in the whole country than Starkville, Mississippi, with the cowbells and the band the other night. Just such a soccer crowd that they 100% make all the difference. But I think we can do it.
So one more question I'm asking, and again, kind of putting you on the spot here, but you and your staff have made soccer matter at Mississippi State. And it was just another thing that we did, right?
Yeah.
And now you've got people showing up on a work night to come with their kids on a school night to come welcome their champions home. Maybe talk about the journey and what this moment means to you personally as a coach.
So Nick Zimmerman drove through a tornado warning when I was still living in Auburn, and we sat down and we kind of went through the blueprint of what we wanted to do. And you know, we said we wanted to win championships, but we wanted to change the perception of soccer in the state of Mississippi and at Mississippi State. Like I said, there's been a lot of staff that have helped make this possible, support staff, coaches, but I think we've managed to really embrace the community, and the community's embraced us. Likewise, I think I've got a great group of players that understand how important it is to represent Mississippi State, what the Mississippi State fan base expects and what they look for in a team. And we put a product on the field that never gives up. You know, talk about having a lot of fighting the dog, right? So it means the world to us. I'd be lying if I said that I expected this after, you know, year 6. The whole scope of it, a regular season championship, but breaking attendance records, and like I said, I think we can crush it. You know, if we get a good home game in the NCAA tournament. So it's fantastic.
Got time for one or two more.
Allie Perry, prefers her left foot, but that was a right-footed strike kind of on the turn. Is that something you see from her in training? I know she has an eye for goal from that range.
I mean, Allie can manipulate the ball in such tight spaces that she can always get a shot off with the left foot, but at this level, with the amount of film and everything else, we explained to her that she's going to have to, you know, sometimes have to shoot with the right. And then today she came in from that left side, and what a shot. I mean, it was we were right behind it. We had a great view of it, and it was knuckling all the way. Keeper had no chance, and it was obviously a huge moment, and Allie Perry's had a lot of those huge moments this year. I'm trying to think Texas was a big moment, Arkansas was a big moment, and then obviously tonight, she's from Texas, so that one was very special for her.
It's always important that your best players are your best people too, but you got a lot of great people out here, but when you have the Maddies and the Allies that do so many great things, engaging with the kids, ball games and things like that, do you think that carries over to the pitch, just kind of who they are?
Yeah, I honestly do. They love being here. They love Starkville. I think Macy Hodge just tweeted something about bury me in Starkville, right? So it means, the community means everything to these players, and they do a great job of giving back, as they should. You know, but Macy, Maddie, and all the rest of the girls, Allie Perry, I mean, Maddie just won the Community Service Award, right, from the SEC. So we're out there in the community, and the girls are trying to drum up support as we move forward into the back end of the season.
Maddie, it's a dream come true for you and a lot of your teammates. Maybe take us through those moments when you realized you guys are SEC champions.
I mean, the clock was winding down and we kicked the ball to the other side of the field, and me and Nene locked eyes and we just started screaming at each other and cheering, and there was lots of tears, happy tears, and it was just phenomenal. I mean, at least for me, Macy and Elle and all the staff, like, we've been here for 5 years and it's been a building of the 5 years, and to finally achieve what we've been working for and working hard all season for is just a huge blessing.
What about this reception? I mean, coming down the runway, you got the police department, the fire department, all these amazing things.
It's phenomenal. I mean, it's just a testament to why I love Starkville. It's such a big community. I think we're so thankful for all the fans who supported us, like over the 5 years who stuck with us, even though we might have not been the greatest, and now to be able to achieve something for them. To achieve something for them is just, I mean, you can ask for a better ending.
When they were introducing the game on the broadcast, they talked a little bit about how you haven't maybe been as busy as some of the other goalkeepers in the SEC, and you had to show up in big moments tonight. But what do you think that says about the rest of the defense and your performance that they held strong throughout?
We just have a lockdown defense. I mean, games where we only let 1 shot on goal, 2 shots on goal, whatever it may be. It's just a testament to the work that we put in every day at practice, the work that Drago and all the coaching staff have done to help create a lockdown defense.
Before the season started, you mentioned just the chemistry between this team and how you guys are so close on and off the pitch. Talk about what it meant in those final moments to be able to do that beside your teammates and people that you call family.
I mean, I love them so damn much. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. I always am thankful every night before I go to bed that I have these amazing people to do my job with, and it's not even a job because I have so much fun doing it. And so just to be able to complete it with them, it's just, we couldn't ask for anything better.
Still a chance to finish undefeated in the SEC on Wednesday. I mean, what's the process going to be like over the next couple of days before you guys have to travel again?
Oh, wow. Rest and recovery. We're pretty good, like, tactically wise, and we've done the scout before on South Carolina already, so mainly just getting our bodies healed up from the game and being prepared for Wednesday's game.
You proved last year at Stanford that you could play with anybody. This year you've proven you can beat anybody. Maybe talk about the maturation of this team over the course of the season.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of girls have grown so much from last year to this year, and I think that's just the work we put in and the dedication we put in over the spring and the summer and preseason. We worked so hard, and we always had it in our mind, why not us? Why can't we win an SEC championship? Why can't we go win a national championship? And so having that in our minds has kind of kept pushing us along to be like, all right, next game, we got this, and then we take the next game and the next game.
I know you and a lot of the other players are from Texas. What did this game mean for that? Did anyone's families, were they able to come out and watch?
Oh my gosh, I think half of the A&M fans were our fans, honestly. I mean, Zoe had 30 people, I had 30 people. It was just awesome to be able to do it with my whole family there to celebrate with them because, I mean, they've been here all 5 years with me too. They've driven to every game, at least my parents have traveled to every game, and so just to be able to celebrate with them is huge.
Macy, you got an emotional story.
Yeah.
You almost didn't play college soccer, and here you stand with all these adoring fans as an SEC champion. What are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely surreal. Definitely, not something that I ever thought I'd be doing. So I'm just so extremely thankful to be here in this position. And to, have met the people I've met, to be surrounded by the people that I am. Really, this program gave me a second chance at life and really just transformed me not only as a soccer player but as a person. So it means everything to me. It means a little bit more through the circumstances that I've come through, but I mean, it's surreal. I can't even put it into words, honestly.
Wait, did you guys know that this was being assembled to receive you at the airport, and what was it like landing and seeing all these fans out here and getting off that plane?
Yeah, well, James actually told us, he's like, it's too late, people aren't probably going to be there. So we're like, okay, no big deal. But to, come down and see just, so many people, it's crazy. Obviously the community support is crazy here. We've really, obviously, created something special, and they are just as much a part of it as we are, This was for all of us. So it was awesome just coming down and seeing, being ready to celebrate with everybody. Super, super special, and it means a lot to us, and and obviously a lot to them. So yeah, this was for all of us.
Can you talk us through that second goal? And it was kind of a quick play by you to get up and take the free kick quickly, but what, I guess Ellis finished his first time with outside.
Yeah, so I think I just saw Kara and I was like, okay, maybe we can play this quick. And then I'm seeing Elle running, I'm like, okay, maybe we're gonna score off of this, but it never in my mind was it like, you know, I didn't think it was gonna turn out the way that it did, but it did, and so I'm happy about that. But Elle's been awesome, you know, obviously you've been here for 5 years with me as well, and gone through so much stuff on her own journey, and she's somebody that I really like look up to as a person and as a mother, obviously, to see her do the things that she does now. It's truly inspiring, and I love to see her get that reward and kind of, you know, obviously take us to the next level as well. But so well deserved from her, and so proud of her. I'm so happy that she was able to put down with the toe poke.
For players like you and Maddie, captains of this team, been here since the beginning, before the season even started, you guys mentioned that the feel of this team was different this year, and that you guys had a chemistry in that room, and you guys felt like family. To be able to go out there and to accomplish that, just walk through those feelings with me, to be able to accomplish it next to your teammates.
It's so hard to put into words, honestly. You know, the talk kind of going in today was obviously a big moment, but we're not going to approach it any different than we have. I think that this championship didn't start today. It started in July at 6 a.m. on the field with Vic. And then I also think it started in the locker room, you know, having conversations with our teammates, and really getting to know like the people that were around us and like the girls that we were with, obviously. And so yeah, it felt a lot different, in obviously a good way. And I think coming into this, we knew like this was the year that we really wanted to, you know, make a statement. And I think it's credit to everybody from, you know, every person on the roster, every staff member, everybody in the community that's been involved. Like, it's a testament to, you know, getting 1% better every single day. And we have a group that's amazing, not only like on the field, but in the locker room as well. And I think we're not only, you know, improving at soccer, but improving as people as well, which is like extremely huge. And I think it just is coming all together in a beautiful way. And I'm just, you know, humbled that I'm even a part of it. So it's been really, I can't even put it into words.
Speaking of inspiration, you and your group have made soccer matter at Mississippi State. I mean, we used to just feel the team.
Right.
But there's a lot of little girls in this fan base that look at you all as role models.
Right.
And you've done something that's never been done before that people didn't think was possible. What is your message to the little Bulldogs that are looking at this team saying, you know what, you can do anything in Mississippi State?
Right. No, you can. I think, you know, personally, coming out of high school, I committed to Vandy. I wasn't like a top recruit or anything, but I was told by a lot of schools, you know, like, you would get playing time, but not like be a significant minute player or anything. And I think like ever since I heard that, you know, I put my head down, kept working. So really like the world is yours. And then I think you look at it from a program sense, like I get here my first year, like you said, we're kind of just having fun. Like we wanted to win, but the reality was like we were still building. And I think we just put our head down and we worked. And obviously it took us 4 years now, this being my 5th. But I think it's just a testament to the hard work. Like hard work can truly get you anywhere. You can accomplish anything you want to, really, if you have the right mentality and you're willing to, you know, roll up your sleeves and do what you need to do to get there. But yeah, I think my testament is like you can really do anything you want if you're willing to work for it. So I think that's awesome. You know?
Got time for one more, and then got to get people moving.
I know midfield has been a little bit of a mix and match over the last couple of games. What was it like playing with Hannah and Inez, both kind of filling in that what Alana normally would have played?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I have a ton of respect for Alana and what she does, and we're super close. And playing by new people, I think it's an opportunity for me to be taught in different ways and learn kind of different things, and I think they've both been great. Stepping up, getting the role done, getting the job done. I mean, they're both phenomenal players. I think they both bring something a little bit different. Obviously, I like to sit a little bit more, so I think they are more attacking minded, which kind of helps me out as well because sometimes I don't like to get up. But no, they're both phenomenal. Obviously, Alana, phenomenal. But yeah, I think really anybody that gets in there, it's next man up mentality, they're getting the job done. So excited to keep that going. Excited to keep learning and growing those relationships.